Welcome to Gold Medal Business, the place to be if you're a children's activity and sport entrepreneur who is serious about growing and scaling your business to six-figure success and beyond. We talk growing your team, growing your students and your venues, and so much more. I'm Katie Cannon, former 5 times British gymnastics champion turned 7-figure entrepreneur. Are you ready to get started? Let's grow your business. Operator versus tactical. That's what I want to share with you today. And as a children's activity entrepreneur and the CEO of your business, why there is a big difference between tactical and operator in your business, and why it is so important to get you across to the operator role as quickly as we possibly can. As I said, the difference between tactical and operator in your business. Now, if you're thinking that, I'm busy in my business, I'm always doing things in my business, but I'm never actually getting to exactly where I want to be. I'm not actually getting the results that I desire because I'm always busy. I'm always doing the wrong things in my business. I'm always putting out fires. And funny enough, I was actually doing a podcast on somebody's show this morning, and we were talking about exactly this, of the difference between making sure you are positioned in the right role in your company to make sure you can drive results. And very often when I hear people and they're like, I'm just not achieving what I want to achieve. I seem to be busy all day long. I'm just still not where I want to be. It's often you're not focused on income generating activities. You're not focusing on, if you're short on students, for example, your energy needs to be on cash flow and student numbers. Where does it need to be? Front end marketing. It should be on creating more syllabuses or more lesson plans. That's not going to really support you. So it's making sure as the CEO of your brand, you are positioned in the right place. So the difference between operator and tactical is anything that is very much when you're thinking like strategy. Okay, so tactical is anything that is going to move the business forward in terms of strategy, sales calls, following up with students, following up with parents, session planning, anything that is tangible, anything that's very much like a skill and like an action. There's something that you could clearly give that job role to someone and say, this is what we need doing. This is how we're going to do it. Off we go. This is the manual on how to do it. So that is tactical. It's more so thinking along the lines of strategy, something that is consistent and is frequent in your business. Like I said, think of a really good one to share is enrolling new students. That is done 365 days of the year. And it's a tactic that is very much evolved in your marketing strategy, just like reaching out to do partnerships, affiliate marketing, building local connections in your local town to really drive your numbers. That's a tactic that is in your marketing plan. So things like that, you absolutely should not be doing in your day-to-day so that you can really get the experience and the time, more importantly, to be moving in to your operator role. So your operator role is very much seeing you being an operator from a vision. So as the operator, you are, just like it says, you're operating all of the machinery, all of the roles in your business. So you're operating, the vision for your leaders. You're operating making sure the tactics are laid out and done in the correct way. You're operating the mindset, the vision, the training of your team. You're operating, you're not doing. So that's the biggest difference. You're operating the business rather than doing the business. So as an operator, you are more likely going to be spending more time in the thinking and the visionary and the planning position of the company rather than the doing. Okay. So as you're kind of really starting to think about these, if you're currently in the business a lot and you're struggling to get out the day to day, Start small. Maybe just think, to start with, I'm just going to start with stepping into 2 hours to 3 hours a week of me being in the operator role. So that might look like, on a Monday afternoon between 1 and 3 p.m. is my operator focus. You could also call it, I love to call it in my schedule, it's literally highlighted as this, as CEO time. My CEO time is anything to growth of the business, looking at how I can grow my team, looking at new ideas, having meetings about new ideas, new adventures, new insights. That is my CEO time. That's not my doing time. It's my visionary, it's my thinking time. And I said that didn't start with a whole day. I love it now. Got a whole day. Okay. We have a whole day of that. And it's changed. There's been different days. I used to do things like this on a Monday. I then moved it for different time sets depending on childcare because I got 3 young children. So you make it work for you on what that needs to kind of look like. But that's a whole day that you then have to literally laser focus on growing your business. So it might start with an hour. It might start with half an hour. Just make a start, because if you're always saying, but no, I'm too busy to do that, you will never do it. You'll always be too busy. There will always be something to do. Just like when we say I'm saving up for something, or I'm going to do that when I've got the money. You won't ever do it because you won't ever have the money, because you need the skills and the things in place to actually generate that income. That's why you're doing it in the first place. So time and money are exactly the same thing. So make it a goal as we're coming towards the end of the week. Make it a goal. For as you're moving into like next week, have a look at your schedule. Where can you put on your time more operating time? Where can you put more time for you to build your classes, to build maybe the next venue, to breathe into another member of staff? Where can you put more operating time into your schedule? And once you start doing this a little bit every week, you will adore it so much that you want to grow it and grow it and grow it. And just think, if you can have a couple of hours a week of full focus on growing your business and not being in it, and growing your mindset as the CEO, and you do that consistently over, say, 6 months to 12 months, imagine where your business will be in a year. Then imagine if you double that CEO time and you double being an operator. What does that look like in your business? Because remember, it's a knock-on effect. It's not about doing once and thinking you tick the box, happy days. It's about how can we be super consistent with this? How can we make sure we're building on that? Because when you do something consistently, that's when the magic happens. So if you found today's Go Gold super insightful and you would like more help and support in really moving you into the CEO role and making sure you've got time in your calendar to actually start building your business, make sure you book a 15-minute business audit with myself and my team, because we're massive on customization. We give you so much insightful value here at Gold Medal, but it's not until we're actually on a Zoom call with you and we can dial into your vision, your goals, and really give you the customization that you need to support your journey to growth. So thank you so much for tuning in. Have an amazing day. Thank you so much for tuning in today. If you've enjoyed and you've really got some great benefits, please share with someone you know or someone in the children's activity space to really support them in their growth as a children's activity entrepreneur. Please hit subscribe so we can hit more people and get more great value to them. Thank you so much for being part of our community. It's an honor each week to train and nurture you, and I cannot wait to hear all of your great business successes.